song for a movie podcast. Some are pretty good, but we'll just suck ass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. Watch with us, we're Cinema Buns. Let's go!
Welcome back to the mobile recording studio once again, coming at you live from my car. Woo! Yeah, I'm Ritter.
I'm Mike.
And I'm knocking at your door.
Knocking on heaven's door.
Hey, let me in. Let me in. You believe in fairies, right?
You believe in Narfs? Do you guys know what that's from?
Do you know what I'm referencing?
Have you guys heard of NFTs?
Yeah, you're listening to Cinema Buns, and we went to an early screening of M. Night Shyamalan's Knock at the Cabin. Jesus Christ.
More like knock me up in the cab.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah, I'm gonna be blunt. Any evidence of M. Night Shyamalan being a competent filmmaker is gone. Hold on. He's competent. He just doesn't make good movies anymore.
Were you not a fan of Old?
No.
I didn't see that one, so I have no idea.
I felt old by the time the movie ended. But let's get everyone's initial reactions. My initial reaction is
Yours is bad.
bad.
Mike is mid.
Actually, no, I liked it. It won me over. The trailer had me wanting to dislike this movie, though.
Was it boogie shoes? Did you put on your boogie shoes?
I don't know, just the storyline. It just won me over. It was charming. I don't know. That's just me, though. Kevin?
Yeah, I liked it.
Okay.
Oh, we got 2 likes.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm in the minority. Okay.
All right, state your claim.
Let's I guess let's just break this down. For those that don't know, this movie is essentially about Dave Bautista and Ron Weasley.
Rupert Grint.
Yeah.
Since fucking I don't know when was the last film he was in.
He was in Guillermo del Toro's Cabinet of Curiosities. He was in one of the short films.
That doesn't count. That's not a real movie.
How dare you? No,
I mean, he's not wrong, though.
No, it's about 4 people ambush this family at a cabin and
Politely ask to enter like vampires.
and basically are like, hey, you guys have to decide which one of you to sacrifice. The person who's gonna die can't kill themselves. You guys have to do it.
Yeah, and also we can't do it.
Yeah, we can't do it for you.
It has to be your own free will to choose.
We're gonna ask you 4 times at set times, and when you say no, bad shit happens. And
The apocalypse.
yep, and it just goes from there. But I will say any issues I have with the movie, none of it is in regards to acting. I felt like everyone they acted.
I'm a fan of when both of the dads, and I really like kind of Dave Bautista's performance in this.
Dude, they need to give Dave Bautista more roles.
Yeah.
Like not
He did a good
just
job in
No,
this
he
one,
he wants to like be
No,
a
I
serious
know.
actor.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like Dave Bautista is a good actor. He does well. Like
I don't want so I want him to be huge
Yeah!
all the time, but I want him in soft roles.
Yes!
Soft, quiet roles, just like, in Blade Runner, in this. I read an article recently that, because, he's been trying to campaign to be Bane.
yeah.
For
That would
years,
be
right?
baller.
He's 51, and he's like, I understand you if you want to James Gunn, because he's the God Pharaoh of
He's
of
now the
DC.
head of DC.
and also he
film.
works as Drax, and James Gunn directs Guardians, so they have like a close relationship.
Okay.
He was like, James, I understand if you don't since you're starting over, you don't want me as Bane because I'm old as fuck. You're gonna want someone new, someone possibly bigger. And someone who can continue it as a franchise that's gonna last forever. Because like I don't know how long I'm gonna watch.
From what I'm aware of, DC is just hitting the big ass reboot button
Mhm.
Yeah.
on their entire film thing because
They needed it though.
it's stupid.
Okay.
But getting off that,
Sorry, just on Dave Bautista a little bit more. Rank John Cena, Dwayne Johnson, Dave Bautista in their Hollywood performances.
I would say Dave Bautista, John Cena, and Dwayne The Rock, because
Did Peacemaker do that much to you?
here's my thing. The argument can be made for John Cena, but The Rock is The Rock in every role he's ever rocked.
I just appreciate the hustle.
Yeah.
He doesn't stop working, and he's in like 50. He's got a show, like on networks. He's got a show on the internet. He's posting on Instagram at like the ass crack of dawn every morning to motivate me, even though I'm not on Instagram, but specifically me.
Yeah,
You respect it.
I respect how
It's him and Kevin Hart. They're like
Yeah.
best friends forever.
They are best
and
friends
they're
forever.
also in like everything
everywhere all at
Yeah.
once.
Yes.
No, they
Rewatch it in theaters. It's nominated.
They
Yeah.
have a great best friend thing going on. I'm not gonna
they,
lie.
they have a good chemistry. Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Like he's The Rock in everything.
Yeah.
John Cena has legitimately good comedic timing.
Yeah. No,
Did you guys watch his Netflix series? His like stand-up comedy?
No,
He
John
actually-
Cena?
he-
he did
no.
a stand-up comedy.
No, not John Cena. Dave Bautista.
What?
you're sucking my dick right now.
Dude, you're a fucking liar.
Look
Hold
it
on.
up.
Dave Bautista did a stand-up comedy.
Yes, he did. He had someone help him write it because he knew he wasn't going to be any good on his own.
Yeah. Okay.
So he kept on bouncing ideas off of someone because Netflix was like, "Hey, you want to do stand-up?"
An actual stand-up comedy?
Yeah.
Dave
mean-
Bautista stand-up.
I mean, Netflix will say yes to
What
anyone.
the fuck?
Yeah. You guys didn't know? I watched that. It was not good, but it was great watching him. I was like cheering him on.
That's crazy.
That's my boy.
I didn't know he did that.
It was so charming for him to try to be funny that it made me laugh. But like the jokes legitimately weren't like that good.
Okay.
If I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. John Cena has impeccable like comedic timing.
Yes.
And he knows how to play his roles
Yeah.
really well. He's mostly been typecasted in comedies
As like a
since-
hot guy,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
no, a himbo
Yes.
specifically.
But I mean, I feel like there's extra depth to him, and it also doesn't help that a lot of that also probably comes from the fact that he's still pretty heavily in the WWE.
I mean, like,
scene.
I think Dwayne Johnson still,
He does some stuff.
yeah,
but that's
he can
not
still
his
make
main
appearances
thing.
and stuff.
That's, but like John
Oh,
Cena
nice.
still does WWE quite often.
Is it bad that my first introduction to John Cena was that Freddy show? The Freddy movie?
Freddy.
You mean like Fred?
Yeah.
Fred.
That was my first
Hello, my
introduction
name
to
is
it.
Fred.
Yeah, when they
Oh
d-
my
when he-
god!
when he-
Yeah, he played Fred's dad.
Yeah.
Oh fuck,
That's my first introduction to John
dude!
Cena.
Internet deep cut.
I mean, like I'm the wrestling watcher here, so I knew all these three motherfuckers from the ring.
Okay,
Yeah.
hipster.
But
No kidding.
holy shit, that's an internet deep cut.
Mhm.
Anyways, fucking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knock at the cabin though.
But back to Dave Bautista. He's always gonna rank top for me just because he's such a good actor.
Mhm.
He knows how to play roles dramatically. He doesn't overact like a lot of WWE people have when they've come over. And he also he adds a really good layer of subtlety to his dramatic roles.
I'll add I agree with you, but I'll add the caveat that because all of these three people have done straight to Redbox action films, right?
Right.
I haven't seen any of like Dave Bautista's.
No.
I've seen John Cena's first foray in film, The Marine.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then I think there was a sequel that didn't star him. Was it 13 Rounds? Something? Maybe?
Maybe.
I may be misremembering. But like, yeah, I know I haven't seen Dave Bautista holding a machine gun trying to save his family.
I mean, he played
Not
the bad
yet.
guy in Spectre. He played like one of the bad. He played the guy who had the double pistol.
I didn't watch Spectre.
Oh, I did.
I did
He
not.
he had the fucking weird ass double pistol.
Did Daniel Craig go out with a bang? That's his
That-
last one, right?
No, Spectre came out in like 2015.
Oh, okay. No.
You're thinking of Skyfall.
Skyfall is not the last Daniel Craig movie.
Yeah, it is.
No, he had a final one with Ana de Armas that was delayed forever due to the pandemic.
Wasn't that the one that just came out?
I never
That's
saw.
not. It's not called.
Wait,
Skyfall.
are
No,
these
wait.
the 007 movies?
Yes.
I've never watched any of them.
Okay.
I just vaguely remember Skyfall being in theaters when I was still working there.
Oh yeah, shit, that did come
Yeah,
out
no.
a long time ago.
Skyfall came out years ago.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Spectre's the most recent one.
No, it's not. Spectre came out in 2015, dude.
No, you know what it is?
What?
Dead Reckoning. That's the most recent.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
007. I
Uh,
can't wait for the next Mission Impossible. Ghost Protocol.
Uh,
I mean, Spectre.
Jesus. God, we're on a whole new tangent. Anyways, the fucking
What does everyone?
what about you, Mike? Yeah, I want you to rank these wrestling actors
Name
that
I-
you
these
have
wrestling
seen
actors.
all of a movie of each.
Yeah, I would have to say I probably like Dave Bautista the most, I think. Followed by probably Dwayne The Rock Johnson and then John Cena, but not because it's partly
by
because
the
I
way,
have not
guys,
seen enough of John
sorry-
Cena in films.
Sorry to
because-
interrupt. No Time to Die.
Yeah.
That was the most recent one.
Yeah.
But-
Anyways, sorry.
No,
Go
you're
ahead.
good. No, because I haven't really seen a lot of his stuff, and every time I see him, all I can imagine is him being Fred's dad. Like, unfortunately, that's like
you
not
just
his fault.
cursed? I can only see him as Fred's dad.
Well, I never really.
Help me, please.
I mean, like, how was he? Did you like him as Peacemaker?
I'd never watched Peacemaker.
Did you watch Suicide Squad?
I didn't watch the latest Suicide Squad.
he was in the first Suicide Squad.
No, he wasn't.
No, yeah, he wasn't.
I
Dude.
thought we watched Suicide Squad together.
No,
No,
oh,
we
yeah,
didn't.
No.
Oh, separately?
Shit.
Yeah,
See, I'm
'cause-
telling you, I haven't seen him in other roles.
Oh yeah, because you don't have HBO Max.
I don't.
And we also don't like to share. Okay,
Yeah.
we all watch
So,
that separately.
Unfortunately, that's why, like, unfortunately, he's like third, but it's not like the bottom two. I don't really care much for. Like, I like Dwayne the Rock Johnson, but like he is kind of like the same in every movie almost,
yeah, of course.
with like a slight deviation.
Yeah. I know. I mean, like, man's got infinite charisma. So
Yeah, so he can
just
pull it
play
off.
himself.
Yeah.
What about you, Kevin? You posed this question.
Batista, Rock, Cena.
Really?
Yeah.
You like?
I like.
You like seeing The Rock and Kevin Hart together that much?
him and Jason Statham also.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, no, Dwayne's funny.
Yeah. In this movie,
That's fair.
though, he did not play funny.
Even though we're talking about Dave Bautista,
Yeah.
Dave Bautista did not play funny. He played serious.
he was so quiet and still that he was invisible.
Yes.
Yes.
But no, yeah, the acting in this movie was good.
Yeah.
I felt like everyone had realistic reactions to each like situation.
I like a competent kid, a kid
Yes.
who's smart, pays attention, and like talks maturely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like kids aren't always stupid. They just don't understand sometimes.
Yeah. Just because I was stupid doesn't mean all kids are stupid.
not all everyone ate crayons for a profession,
Yeah.
but
You know why? Because she is a Chinese orphaned Chinese orphan.
Where are you going with this?
Kevin,
Orphaned
I need you to
Chinese.
land this plane.
Please.
I need you to land this plane.
I don't know. Going into this movie, I'm about to fall out of the sky.
Jesus.
Ah,
Orphan Chinese.
Yeah, Jesus
God
Christ.
damn it.
Outside of like, I don't think the visuals weren't good.
No,
like,
yeah. Well, I was
mean,
like,
like,
man,
that's-
those JPEGs though.
Oh my god, those
I mean, like,
those premium gifts they got off GitHub.
Those were
Holy
bad.
shit! Fakest rain I've ever seen. Fakest fire I've ever seen. Holy shit!
CGI is hard.
I
Yeah.
mean,
No, because like I don't know if you guys know a little bit of the backstory of this movie, but like there's a rumor that the ending has been like changed multiple times, because like I know from firsthand experience, this movie has been tested and edited as recently as like last month,
that
Damn.
doesn't surprise
like
me.
like late December.
Oh my god.
They were putting out, talking to test audiences and putting out the research screenings for this movie. And Ritter, you know firsthand, test audiences are idiots.
They're fucking morons.
And they will tell you bad advice and change the ending for worse.
I would not be surprised if the aspects of this movie that I didn't like are aspects that were changed.
I'm assuming like the brimstone and hellfire literally got put into like the movie 3 days ago.
Yeah, fuck.
Like the effects guy just literally just finished rendering this
Yeah.
a week ago.
yeah, I don't think we've really delved into the topic of like research screenings or anything.
no,
in
we
an
can
episode?
bring it into this one.
Yeah,
It's not much of a topic.
I mean, it's just something to know for those that like aren't as knowledgeable in movies and stuff.
Yeah,
is
Kevin,
that-
like me, who doesn't know what you guys are talking about, literally.
All right,
Just
Mike.
listen to the context clues, motherfuckers.
Okay, all right,
A research screening.
all
I
right.
got that
They
part.
screen the movie
Mike,
to research how it goes with the people,
I got
and
it.
then they change a bunch of shit. It's very unfinished. The effects might not be done. The CGI characters might just be floating JPEGs, or a guy might be a guy with a stick.
I think this is the most like agitated I've heard Kevin talk to Mike.
I don't know.
about movies.
I get them pretty pumped for every
But
and there.
yeah,
But they're usually like early in the film's production.
usually,
Like they fit like it's in post production and like they're working on shit now.
now, yeah, sometimes it can be that their test that like sometimes it might be that the production company and filmmakers are like, we've got these like 2 different endings we're going for. Let's see how they react. Okay, this ending everyone hates. We're going to go with this other one. Sometimes it can be that like a certain sequence, the way it's cut doesn't make sense, so they recut it to get a better like opinion. Or in some cases, people hate the movie so much that I can't. Oh God, there was one film that did this, and there's a few that have done this, where they've completely refilmed the last half of the movie.
Fantastic Four stick.
Yeah,
I was
was
thinking
one
of
of them.
Cats.
so
Cats,
no.
they fucking patched the graphics. That's how bad it was.
The guy, the director was actively editing the movie 12 hours before release.
Yeah, I remember actually liking Cats though.
Yeah, and then they after like if you saw patch 1.0 in the first week and then like
I saw it.
later,
I saw it twice. So.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was kind of like upset that I didn't get to be part of film history. I wanted
Dude.
to watch a before and after,
Dude.
but I didn't know.
yeah.
I
Hold
didn't
on.
know it was the graphics were gonna get patched.
Does the Cats Blu-ray have pre and post patch?
I have no idea. That'd
versions,
be amazing.
So
though.
I could see everything.
No, well, the most memorable part of that was I brought a group of friends, like significantly, like at least 8 people to that movie.
And you were all traumatized.
And
they
you
were-
were the only people in that room.
There was other people, but there wasn't that many.
Uh-huh.
Like there was more of us than everyone else combined in that theater.
Yeah.
And I was watching them, laughing my ass off, enjoying this movie for the second time, baby. And they
Jesus.
were suffering.
Yeah, Mike likes musicals.
I
Yeah.
do. I'm a sucker for musicals.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we talking? Oh yeah, Knock at the Cabin.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Okay, I kind of been talking. Kevin, Mike, your opinions on the movie?
Well, you already pointed it at Mike. He has the microphone.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh.
We all have microphones, but
Yeah.
he's the one holding with the special microphone.
Yeah, I get the big black one. So got the black mics
Why was that pertinent?
because it's just an important.
Talk
mic.
about the movie!
Anyways, so for the movie, I ended up liking it. Like I said earlier, the trailer did not do this movie justice. I thought this movie was gonna be trash. I was really worried and not wanting to see this movie at all.
I'm wondering what you were expecting from the trailer, because the trailer was like
literally it's just a trailer stretched to
It's just
an hour 40.
It's just it's the premise. It's giving you the premise, and then you're just supposed to be like, okay, well, I wonder what
Because
happens.
I didn't like the premise. That was the thing. It was like,
Yeah.
oh, that just seems like a bad idea. Let's just not do this. So then I watched the movie. Like we already hit on the acting. I enjoyed. I think they did a good job, especially with what they had. But also, certain events. Even though I still don't like the premise. I should also say I'm not a fan of the premise still. But the actors and the way the series of events happened, I liked. And so that's what eventually, like, that charm, and then the as bad as this is, even the gifts were a little charming.
I as time goes on, I've come to become very lenient on just like kind of visual effects.
Yeah.
With how the Marvel keeps the visual effects mines like just burning.
I've
come to realize that, like, we've had it pretty good for a while.
Yeah.
And it's like I think we can let some of these guys not release like crystal clear, fully realistic like things for a while. I
The
think
world
we can
gave you Avatar 2. You're okay.
It's like I think we're fine. We're fine for now.
you mean not all production companies can be? We have somehow figured out how to digitize real skin into the movie.
We have brought back the dead and used AI audio software to recreate their voice.
I will say the writing was aggressively predictable, and in my opinion, treats the audience like they're stupid.
In some ways, I'll give you that.
I think it doesn't have enough faith in its audience to understand what's happening without literally spoon feeding them exactly what has happened, why it's happened, and how it happened. And granted, like we said earlier, that could be a serious byproduct of the research screenings they've been having.
I would have to also like check how it compares to the original source material, because this is based off of a novel, and like as I'm like kind of watching it, I'm like I can see how fascinating this would be as a novel to read.
Yeah,
because it's a very just kind of like it's a very attention grabbing like mystery novel if you were to read it as such, because you're trying to figure out who's telling the truth and what's going to happen like with each chapter. And it's like that kind of story that really lends itself to the page. When it's on screen, it has so much to it has to compare itself to other mystery giants. That you have like a different set of standards whenever you have a mystery movie.
Speaking of which, literally right before the movie started was an ad for
Ryan Johnson's
Johnson's new TV series.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, writer director of Knives Out. So that didn't help. But yeah, no, I was not a fan of the writing, and we'll get into I'll get into specifics in our spoiler section, but I'm gonna leave it at that for now.
What did you like about the movie, Kevin? Or disliked?
So this is gonna be a little bit weird, but have we all seen Gone Girl?
Yes.
No.
Okay, so Gone Girl is basically Ben Affleck getting accused of killing his wife. And like spoilers, it turns out the wife is alive and has orchestrated a very like just elaborate set of evidence to like frame him as the murderer.
She's a sociopath.
Yeah, she's like since when she found out she was cheating.
Yeah.
But like it's so far in advance. And the idea is that Well, she also like fucking changed her entire personality. She wanted
Yeah.
to be the hot badass girl that he would find attractive, so that he can fucking rip his heart out of his chest
Mhm.
eventually. So what Gone Girl does is it's one of those movies that it presents stuff happening to the audience, and then at the end of it, you weren't supposed to believe any of it. Like it
Yeah.
tricks the audience. You don't know. You thought the audience was getting taken on a trip. Because you're seeing everything from like kind of like Ben Affleck's point of view. Until like Rosamund Pike is like, you guys are all a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, it's how a mystery kind of should unfurl. It gives you,
And it's like you
it
can't
present-
trust what you see.
Yeah,
And you can't trust what you're told. This is kind of the opposite of that, in that it's like it poses the question, if four strangers came up to your front door and told you something incredibly outrageous, but the importance of it is so massive, are you like, should you believe them? And like, as the evidence mounts, can you really start to like hold on to your belief, or does doubt start to like kind of creep through, and then you start to lean in towards them?
yeah,
Because like they deliberately try to present themselves as like
Regular
straight
people?
straight as possible. Like
right.
I think it's like Leonard's idea. Like I want to
Right.
all of us to introduce ourselves in order to build credibility, because like what we're gonna say is fucking outrageous.
Right. Like they realize how ridiculous it sounds.
And like they try to be as like sympathetic as possible. Like totally it's like the most polite kidnapping hostage situation
I've ever seen.
I've ever seen. It's the most polite home
invasion.
Yeah. And like that's one of the things that I kind of just like enjoyed about it. It's just like they're like incredibly polite and like reasonable. The only thing is like that that's part of their character is that they have this divine vision and belief that came up to them, and it's like kind of up to you as the audience, and also like from the point of view of Eric, Andrew, and Wynn to believe them or not.
Yeah,
Right. I do feel that this movie kind of like it started to ramp really fast.
Because like
Like the
all
ending gets happen like
because
things
like
happen.
all of day one just is just one piece of because the apocalypse is like piecemealed in stages.
Yeah.
Stage one is all of day one, and then
And then
stage
stage
2,
two
3,
is-
and 4 is all in
day two.
is the first half of day 2.
Yeah.
I will say I appreciate though that this isn't another movie where we're looking at our watches going, Jesus Christ, we're an hour in and
it's
plot
like,
finally
it's
started.
Like 15 minutes or something like that. Things
Well, like
happen.
Dave Bautista literally shows up in the beginning.
yeah,
of
at
the
the
movie.
very beginning.
No.
But like
He knocks at the cabin.
okay,
like
you're right.
the
It's more
beginning
like
of the
it's more like 10 minutes. My bad.
But
Things
no,
happen
like
10
the
minutes
plot
in the
gets
movie.
going quickly. So like I will say the pacing was decent to where like I wasn't literally sitting there going, Jesus Christ, can we get to the point?
There, I want to pose this question. So, without kind of like describing what the big mystery is, are you guys satisfied with what the answer the movie gave us?
The answer that it gave was the answer I already knew was going to be the answer.
Yeah, I kind of saw the answer pretty
Again,
far into
it
like,
was
like
predictable.
in the beginning of the movie near. Like
That-
it was kind of like, oh,
But you
okay.
were like aliens.
Okay, no.
I know, that was a
Before
joke,
the
but,
movie
like,
started,
yeah.
my call out was the twist is going to be aliens. I just feel it. Who knows? But then like the movie goes and it's like, okay, it's not aliens. But
I think it would have been way cooler if it was aliens.
I mean, but within like Mike said at the very beginning of the movie, you can already call what the representation of everything is.
So you believe the four strangers like immediately?
I
No,
wouldn't-
no. I didn't.
The thing is, the TV worked against the movie's benefit.
There's what kind of is like interesting, and I can't tell if I like it or not, is the coincidences and red herrings that, or
Right.
like the evidence against believing the strangers.
Yeah.
That like Eric, I think, notices.
Mhm.
And like and I kind of like just how logical he is in and trying to be level-headed.
Yeah.
Because like if you kind of just take everything at face value, you could like easily believe all four of them. They all have sympathetic stories, and they all felt genuine, and like and the way the feelings that they were describing all felt like you truly believe
Yeah.
that they were feeling.
Mm-hmm.
But because like he's a prosecutor, and like he deals with liars and
Crazies and
like
whatever.
just also kind of just like the worst people,
Yeah.
like in general, that the law has the unfortunate burden of like trying to deal with. I don't remember what kind of like law he does, but like he's a defense
he's
attorney,
a
right?
human.
Yeah.
He's a human rights.
Yeah.
Attorney.
He's a defense
Okay.
attorney, basically.
But yeah, it's that kind of like battle of whether or not to believe someone or not,
Yeah.
and like how long do you hold on to your beliefs against like mounting evidence.
Right.
And also, it's like, do you choose your family or the rest of the world?
Yeah.
But what about you, Mike? You're the one who said it won you over, so
Yeah. So,
win me
okay.
over, bud.
All right. Well, here's how it won me over. All right. So at the very beginning, I was kind of like, as like events were happening, and then they were trying to bring up certain events of why they were being attacked, why were they being singled out, and I was like, okay, I get it, but I don't think these people are really targeting you guys for that purpose. Either they're crazy or they're telling you the truth, but I don't think one of the reasons why you guys are singled out was for that
Say it.
reason.
Say it, Mike.
Because they're together as a family. They're gay. So
You're gay!
yeah, they're like, oh, you guys are
Bro,
like,
you're gay!
yeah, you guys singled
Oh,
us
shit, is
out
that
because
Frost?
you guys don't like, because you're all homophobic, and I was like, they're too crazy to just be that. I feel like, or
That's
they're-
awfully
yeah,
kind of you to say, Mike.
like personally, and I was like, whatever, and then you got to see like, just the events and stuff, and you're like, okay, they're doing their best to figure this situation that they're all stuck in, and the characters won me over. I felt
The Four Strangers?
the Four Strangers.
Yeah.
Mm.
Like they're like they were very reasonable people
Mhm.
doing something tragic, and they obviously don't want to, but something's forcing them to do so.
They act like my video game character when I asked them to or forced them to do like reprehensible shit, and it's like, I'm sorry, I have to. It's like, shoot the child.
God.
Shoot the child, Master Shep. Commander Shepard.
All right.
Punch the reporter. Punch her again.
Watch her juke it and then hit her with the uppercut. Okay, I think we need to get into the spoiler section.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, spoiler time. Holy shit, I called the Four Horsemen
Yeah.
as soon as they showed up. It is so fucking obvious. So, yeah, the Four Strangers are supposed to represent the Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, which is something you could have fucking called from the trailer, honestly. And the Apocalypse,
Yeah, they
like,
literally said
events,
apocalypse, like, literally when they were standing right next to each other. And
Yeah.
you're just like, I see it.
and the events they describe are, like, they match up with what's told, like, what would happen when the Four Horsemen showed up. I mean, obviously there are little changes, but it's about the same.
I don't know. I didn't play Darksiders, so I'm not
You
really
monster.
familiar. I'm not familiar with
You're
Now
the
you know the
reason we're
truth.
not getting a Darksiders 4.
Were you happy with 3?
No, but I would like them to do another one to make up for 3.
Don't worry, it'll get good. They'll just
1,
Just-
good. 2, fantastic. 3,
Ritter, have you heard of copium?
no. Oh, Darksiders. No, it's, and what sucks is that like what Kevin was saying earlier, I was kind of hoping they would go down this route of like the movie would end and you wouldn't quite know what the truth was. Like,
if it stopped before they even like went to the diner.
Right.
yeah, like you can, like, there could be the like argument of like, oh shit, did anything they did actually affect it?
Mhm.
Or was it just coincidence like they were arguing the whole time?
Yeah, because
And
no, go continue.
no, but then like you have this whole part where they spoon feed every single bit of what you can consider symbolism or like allegory. Just spoon feed it to you. They say exactly what everything is instead of letting it like dwell on you. And it
What do you mean, like in the news reports and stuff?
no. I mean literally when oh my god, Eric was like talking about what the Four Strangers represented it,
right.
what it all represented.
They had
And-
to tell you that they were the 4 horsemen and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
I think that would have been fine because like if they wouldn't have said it, then some guy would like make a video essay about how the 4 strangers are the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, and then some guy would write an article on
Let the
IndieWire.
film student have his moment, Kevin.
but that's the thing. It's already obvious without you having to spoon feed it to me. So that's where it gets to a part where I feel like the movie treats its audience like it's stupid and doesn't have enough faith that the audience can figure shit out.
The part that I wasn't a fan of was probably just the TV. I feel like it worked in their detriment for the movie.
I don't know. The part where Dave Bautista was literally saying line for line what the reporter was going to say before she said it was pretty helpful towards his case of like, I know what's going to happen.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't know.
Cause all of the previous stages of the apocalypse, like the plagues and the stuff, the earthquake, are all just like stuff that was
already happening.
it initialized already, and were reasonable. The most like coincidental, like unreasonably weird shit is just planes falling out of the sky all at the same time.
Was when the server host turned on Collision for Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Like, because for me, I was like, okay, like let's say they can't prove that the tsunami thing happened, right?
Mhm.
And so we still are going on this track and we don't know.
or they
and then
can't
like a
prove-
plane falls out of the freaking sky and actually crashes near them or something instead, and you're like, huh, that's a little strange.
Yeah, it's
That I personally would have liked that more, I guess, but
You would have like something a personal evidence like actually affecting them rather than just watching like news reports on the TV.
right, or like it would still contain that mystery
No,
of you're not
see-
entirely sure.
See, I like that the stuff that was happening away from them.
Yeah.
Because that helps.
It's supposed to be like random,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
with whatever God
It-
was judging.
It's supposed to help build the like mystery of like, is this real or is this delusion?
Mhm.
And like, I feel like that argument wouldn't exist if the shit was just actively happening at their doorstep.
No, not like at the doors, like the tsunami thing we never know about, for
Mm.
instance, or the plague we never know about. But then the plane one happens, like maybe.
Oh,
far
you know
off.
what? Yeah, and then
So you see
like,
what I'm saying?
at the ending when they go
Oh.
to the diner and
Yeah.
then they're
then
watching
they see
news
the
reports.
reports
Yes,
of everything.
that's what I'm saying.
That could have been interesting.
That's what I'm trying to say is like, that's why I felt like the TV was working in the movie's detriment. I would have rather had it like still be unknown until like at the end almost. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then like you have it would be hard to kind of just like ramp things up
and
because
it would be hard to justify like their eventual like belief in what was being told to them. Because I mean, yeah, let's say
the final like
Ritter, the movie's about the 4 horsemen. It's all about faith, my man.
okay,
but it's but like I think the final like stages of the apocalypse I think would have to be like so apparent and like completely like believable that would like cause them to go with the choice, and then they would find out that actually what they were telling the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
Man, Chinese Jesus playing soccer with some kids.
Jeez.
That was great.
That was pretty good.
You guys like that M. Night cameo?
Yeah.
I actually did like that cameo though. That was
Just him making fried chicken.
Was selling an air fryer.
Anything else you guys want to mention about the movie? Any like specific points or anything you want to bring up?
Like I said, that TV point was my only real gripe, I would say. Like, also just like, this is just a personal thing. Like, I don't know why he chose that pistol. He could have chosen a better pistol.
Oh, no.
personally.
Okay, hold on. No.
Okay.
Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god.
The
Just
two
saying.
gun owners in this car
Holy fuck.
are being gun nerds right now.
How do you have a gun for self-defense and don't even have a loaded magazine? What the fuck is that? What the shit? Okay.
I chalked.
Because like someone can get in the safe and then like just it's automatically
fingerprinted.
loaded. You could bypass. And
Okay.
I've been watching Lockpicking Lawyer for years.
Kevin. Okay, here's the thing. You have it for self-defense, specifically to use if something is happening and to defend yourself.
I will give him a point though, that I understand why the gun's not loaded because he is not a gun enthusiast.
Now listen. Now
Also, he has like a child.
Yeah, he has like
here's
child
what
and
I'm
stuff.
saying. Here's what I'm saying. You don't have to have the magazine in the gun. You just have to have the magazine with bullets
in it.
The thing is, but you gotta remember,
magazine.
he's a man that doesn't actually want to use it.
You know what?
It's the idea of
it would have
owning the
been
gun.
funnier
It's
if he
the
had
idea
to
of owning-
assemble the gun together.
No, if it
in-
was still in its box, so he had to open it, and he had like it had those weird like zip top. No, the what is it?
Those Gunpla
yeah.
so
he had
out the plastic pieces.
But no, yeah, it's just
it was a build kit.
it was one of those things, and I'm just like, okay, the only reason you're not dead is because the woman doesn't want to kill you, and also she can't.
Yeah.
So it's just like, literally you see him painstakingly trying to load bullets into a magazine while getting, and it's like,
And like he's making a full magazine.
yeah.
Instead of
only-
just loading like 3 bullets
No,
in
he
it.
did only load like 3 or 4 bullets in it. You only see him put in like 4, and then
okay,
he's like,
yeah.
okay, good enough.
Yeah, here's the thing. I thought he only put in 2.
He put in 4.
Okay, I thought there would have been a better part if you only see him load 2. He uses 1 to hit the car. He uses 1 to kill the girl. And then the entire time he's pointing it at Dave Bautista, he's bluffing.
Mhm.
That would have been, I think, a better...
I don't know,
thing?
because then once she runs away, then he could just load more bullets.
I mean, true, but...
I don't think that was on his mind though.
Still, though, literally that part where he opens the safe...
It's
and
not
you see
loaded.
the-
It's not
You
loaded
see
magazine.
the empty magazine,
See-
the bullets, and I'm just like, what the fuck are you doing,
here's the thing
dude?
though. You think that, I think wannabe. Because he just likes the idea of the power that owning a gun gives you.
I don't.
But he
think
doesn't
that's
actually
it.
wanna
No,
use it.
he's faced
No.
trauma and he's scared. And
Yeah, but he
needs a
doesn't
piece of stuff.
actually want to use, like, he doesn't, like, when he first initially bought
It's
the
like
gun,
a security blanket.
it is a security blanket,
I
so he
have
doesn't
it.
want to load it.
I have it in case I need it, but God forbid I have
Yeah.
to use it. Here's the thing, though. If you're gonna get a gun for self-defense, have it ready so when you do, God forbid, have to use it, you can use it.
And I agree with you, but, like, that's not his thought process.
No, I know. Listen,
Yeah.
I totally understand why some people are completely uncomfortable with guns. I get it. But my gun has a loaded magazine in it and an extra one on the side at all times.
Is it taped to the other one so you can just quickly do a quick
No.
load?
But
So you can quick reload.
Yeah.
like
You hit the right
it's-
bumper right at the right time
Yeah.
and just go.
But like there
That sick animation.
and like you have kids, that's fine. There are precautions you can make
Mhm.
to like make getting to it not so easy.
Or
But-
the kids don't have to know that you have it.
Exactly. But
Just like me.
But if you're gonna make it harder to get to, at least make it so that when you get to it, you can use it. But I don't know. Thank you for reminding me of that part,
Yeah.
because I remember I saw that and I'm like, what the fuck are we doing here? Also, what type of ammunition was it? It looked like hollow point.
It was definitely 9mm for sure.
Well, no shit. I'm
Um,
talking because it had like ridges on it almost. Like it looked like those rounds
What a
that
bunch
you.
of nerds.
It looked like those rounds you get so that it doesn't penetrate. Because there are rounds that
there's
you
the
can-
hollow point that
not
does damage.
but there's another one besides hollow point because
you're talking about the AP.
I think I don't know because there's a round type that you can get specifically to prevent it from penetrating through walls.
That's hollow point because it stops on soft targets.
I swear there was another type though. Doesn't matter, but it's
Tracer
some,
rounds.
no, it's some form of hollow point. Yeah,
Yeah.
because like most homeowners prefer to get hollow points so it doesn't go through the walls.
Right.
Uh-huh.
The other thing though, if you get hit by hollow point,
It does a lot of damage.
Holy God, I hope you live.
Yeah. Anyways, other like that part was funny.
Yeah. Funny, haha, teehee.
Because like I said, my brain was like, ha, amateur.
Hey, man,
Wanna be amateur, wants
smacked
to
in the
own
head
a
by
gun, but
beer
not
bottles.
brave enough
Yeah.
to load it.
Look at these fucking liberals.
Yeah.
If you guys need any more evidence that this is an Arizona podcast,
Yeah.
By the way, there is one aspect of the film where he's like, I recognized him. He was the guy that hit me with the bottle at the bar and stuff like that. Wouldn't you think it would have been a better twist if like the driver's license didn't say?
Yeah,
The
I was
name?
thinking the same thing.
I was expecting that. So that way it threw even more doubt into the like they're just crazy and it's like
it would make the Four Horsemen like more believable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which would have been good instead of the TV. God damn it! I'm not a fan of that TV, guys,
Yeah.
in the story.
I don't know. Maybe that's like a novel thing, like it's in the novel.
maybe.
But
I
it's
don't-
also kind of paints God as like a person with a sense of humor.
yeah.
Yes.
I think it would have been and I think they made
I
him
mean, that
the-
Old Testament. He's
Well-
a very
well,
funny God.
I think they made him the same thing because he was supposed to represent malice in humanity,
hmm
which I mean it would be kind of hard.
I mean, big up to Rupert Grint stepping up to be that character.
Yeah.
I mean, Rupert Grint's a good actor. He does well.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, Ritter was just telling about this one movie he was
Okay,
he was in series.
Rank Daniel Radcliffe.
oh god.
Emma Stone?
Watson.
Watson?
Emma Houston.
There's 3 Emmas, dude.
I don't know.
Emma Watson, Rupert Grint.
I mean,
Go.
Daniel Radcliffe,
Uh-huh.
Emma Watson,
Oh my
Rupert
god.
Grint.
Oh my god. You like Beauty and the Beast that much?
No.
You like This Is the End that Wait, was she in this?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Wasn't she
Did
in
you-
the Call of the Wallflower or something like that? Wallflower?
Oh, fuck.
Perks of Being a Wallflower?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she was.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think
the
she
only
was.
reason why I know that is because my best friend was really into Emma Watson, so I watched it with him.
Oh yeah, my friend was really into
Did-
Emma Watson.
Was that before or after she turned 18?
She was older
Okay,
than we were. What do you
we
mean?
are not having this conversation. Anyways.
What do you mean? She's older than I am.
Anyways,
I'm sorry.
no, God,
What direction are you trying to pull this towards?
can you guys stop acting like Minecraft YouTubers for like 2 seconds?
Minecraft YouTubers.
But no, like I said earlier, it's quite apparent that any skill and talent that M. Night Shyamalan had at making movies is not really there anymore. It, like, his early work was good, but, like, at this point, we're kind of getting the same stuff, and it's either M. Night just going completely off the deep end with whatever the fuck he's trying to make, or he treats the audience like they're idiots.
What other movies has he done besides?
I am so glad you asked. So,
Oh,
The most recent one is Old.
Old.
okay.
He
And then
did
before-
Glass.
Yeah, before
I
that
like
was Glass.
Glass. Glass was pretty good.
Oh,
I liked Glass.
okay.
Huh.
He did Split. Split was
I liked
fantastic.
Split. I don't
Was there
think I saw
anything-
Split.
There was
actually.
something before
The
Split.
Visit.
Yeah, The Visit. We liked The Visit.
I liked The Visit.
Yeah. We were like Split and then Visit, and we were like, cool, M. Night's back.
Did
Yeah,
you do something like Invincible,
and then Glass, and then
No, that's
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable, there
which
it
is the first series.
yeah,
in
of the three.
So
that
hold-
trilogy.
whatever this trilogy is called.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go through his filmography just to see
Oh,
the
God.
fucking like. No, it's gonna be short.
I don't think it's like a downward or upward trend at all. I
No,
think
no,
it's just
it's
like,
a roller coaster,
I
my
think it's,
guy.
yeah, it's just I think it's just
So,
a mountain range.
Unbreakable. Oh,
Yeah.
Signs.
First thing.
Yeah. Praying with Anger in 1992, he was a producer, but a lot of these he was a producer on.
Mm.
Would you argue Signs is a good movie?
I would say it's a.
Is this just modern Signs? Is just Signs again?
No, there's no way.
No, I mean like the.
Okay, I'm gonna go off his director stuff.
Okay.
Sixth Sense. Huh? That's pretty good. Unbreakable. Okay. Signs. All right. The Village.
Which one's The Village?
That's the one of all the people in the village where like the monsters are in the forest, but then it turns out that they just live on like a nature preserve, and they're just like an offshoot of Amish that want to live in olden times.
Oh.
Yeah. Then there's Lady in the Water. Ugh. And then
That's
happening.
like something he's like well known for, right? Lady in the Water.
Oh yeah, because it's hot garbage.
Oh, I thought it was like a part of the horror movie zeitgeist.
No, it's so bad, dude.
Which one's that one about?
It's a lady in the water.
Lady comes from fantasy world where she's hunted by narfs, which are grass dogs.
It's
And-
like The Ring, except Sadako doesn't come out of a TV; she comes out of a swimming pool.
By the way, they were in they were in like the Midwest, I think, and like 60% of the movie's budget went to just building a full apartment complex because the apartment complex they wanted to shoot the film for doesn't exist in the area they were at. So they just built one and it remains empty because it's a terrible apartment complex set up for the area. The Happening, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Jesus Christ, After Earth.
He did that one?
Yep.
Yeah,
Rough.
After Earth, Hot Garbage, The Visit. Oh, Split. Oh shit, he's back. Glass. Oh no, he's not. Old. Oh shit. And then Knock at the Cabin, which is going to be another. Jesus Christ.
You know what? Some of those I think are just him to make money so he can do things he wants. Even if they don't turn out good.
No, I'm gonna say that like I think people are gonna like Knock at the Cabin.
I disagree. I think Knock at the Cabin is going to be a movie that people forget about in like 5 years.
Do you want to make a bet on it?
No, because I'll forget about it.
But will everyone else?
No, because I think the same people will also follow the like people will follow the thought process of getting being skeptical and then convinced by Dave Bautista's suicide.
I don't know.
And like that will
okay.
like as long as you catch them in that, as long as you make them change their mind or make them believe, then I think there's a good chance of like people liking it.
Mm.
I would be surprised if this gets received well. I don't think it is.
Because like judging by just reactions on Letterboxd, like they're good reactions.
If it does get received well, are you going to make an apology video?
No, I will not.
I'll call M Night specific like on my cell phone because
Hey,
You know him.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mr. Shyamalan. Hey,
I really
you want to come talk on our podcast? I'll apologize to you over Zoom.
also that I don't know if Bruce Willis has the mental fortitude, but that invitation to apologize is still on the table.
Yep.
Yo.
Well, we'll say sorry for how we ripped into you. Like, we get it. Just come on the podcast, bro. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about the movie. What about you guys?
I'm pretty good at this point. I still think I don't. I would go see this movie with someone at the bare minimum.
You know what?
I wouldn't see this movie alone.
Hold on. Here's a good question. Would you pay to see this movie? Because I wouldn't.
Like I said, I probably would not have, only because I did not like the trailer. That's why I try not to watch trailers.
No, I'm saying right now, after seeing it, would you have been upset if you paid for it?
I don't think so. Like I said, I was won over. So that's kind of a win in my book.
Kevin?
No, I wouldn't regret my purchase, but I wouldn't have gone out to see it
Fair.
because I didn't watch Old.
No one did. Because by the time they left, they were 10 years older.
Yeah, a lot of people watched Old.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were enough people to make jokes about it.
True.
But,
You guys think when the 50... I'm stealing jokes again. That when that 50-foot wave crashed into that beach, that was the old beach? And the news station somehow recovered that footage? There's a fucking scene, guys, where news anchors are cutting to footage.
yeah,
That cell phone footage
This
that
was
people
just
are
sent in.
recording.
Yeah.
And
it's like-
the person's obviously dead. And then Kevin just leans over to me. How'd they send it in?
Yeah. I was wondering the same thing.
Yeah, because they have to get footage of the apocalypse happening firsthand. And it's a bunch of people, on their cell phones, just, cell phone footage. Where did all this footage come from?
They're all dead. But, nah, that's our take on Knock at the Cabin.
Why didn't satellites fall from the sky?
They're too high. God doesn't reach beyond the stratosphere.
You're right.
Space is...
Does this mean God's real? At least in this universe?
But
I guess.
with that, I'm Ritter.
I'm Mike.
Don't read books. Books are dumb.
Bye.
M. Night, stop reading
Bye.
books.
Just suck as one.